Welcome to my first ever live stream. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. I'm more or less unscripted, no plans for this live stream. I'm just testing out my equipment, doing some... I've been doing some upgrades here to my office, putting up cameras here and there and trying out stuff. So let me know in the chat if the sound is okay. If the background music is annoying, I can just turn it off like this. That sounds great. I can see in the chat here that you can hear me loud and clear. I have, by the way, set the stream to 1440 on resolution, so you can probably go down on the settings and turn it up. I think normally you get HD resolution on a smartphone. That's probably okay, but if you're on a PC, you'll get a bit better resolution on 1440. I think, yeah, that was at least what I was recommended to get the best video quality. Any questions? Just let me know. What I'm really trying now is just to prepare for a live stream on Friday, where I am going to give away some stuff. Here is, by the way, another camera I have. So this is my office, and over here I have this. Is my self-made PCB. Okay, this camera is no good. Let me switch back. Better do it like this, I think. This is my custom PCB that I've made. So, and it works actually. And it can be used to simulate wiring up a motorcycle. And I'm giving away 2 of these on Friday. I have what does it call? In Norway we call it trekning. It's like a draw. I'm gonna pick a winner, 2 winners. I have several that have been interested in this. I have 5 of these. When I'm ordering this from JLC PCB, 5 is like the minimum. I don't need 5 of this. I need 1 and some in spare. So I'm giving away these on Friday. I thought I'd make some funny video or some some kind of elimination part of the drawing a winner, where I'm building up some score system. So I have an idea on how to do it. I cannot hear any music. That is Todd Stevenson. Todd Stephenson. Is that the right way? Or Stephenson? Is that right? I've turned down the music now, so I can slowly put it up. Like this. Now the music is 1/3 of the level of my voice. Maybe it's too high. What I can do actually is to put on my headset. This is probably enough. Is it okay to have some ambient background music? Or is it just stupid? Any questions from you guys out there? I can see I have 12 viewers now. Well, 11, because one of them is myself. I have logged into my laptop here, so I can see that, yeah, stuff is going on, so I can monitor myself. And I've also prepared so I can show like my desktop. For instance, here is my homepage, my YouTube homepage. So I can share the stuff, whatever, yeah, I'm doing. I got one question about the Kajiva project, wasn't it? Let me see on my live stream here. So Kajiva, yeah. So my Kajiva is currently, where is the series? Here it is. My Kajira is on storage in my shed for now, waiting for the summer. We got a lot of snow here today. I think we got 20 centimeters, not that much. What's that in inches? Is that 7 inches or something? And yeah, so I had a couple of rounds with the snowblower today to get rid of the snow. But I guess April, May is the time where we can start driving around with our motorcycles here in the northern western part of Norway. The motorcycle is more or less prepared for some adventure trips. I have bought a new clutch. I have bought the new Öhlins shocks, so I will replace the clutch discs and the shock. That's pretty much it. Oil change, do some regular service. I do want to do some custom decals on it, and yeah, just do some touching up here and there just to make it practical. Yeah, some luggage mounting system as well. I have bought a cheap luggage system with a lot of straps, and it takes me forever to mount it, so I would like to have some more like fixed system so I can easily put on my luggage when I'm finally maybe are going on a trip. I think I'll just turn down the music again. So yeah, can you see the screen as well properly? I can even make myself smaller like this. What I'm currently doing, just to bring you up to speed, is when it comes to projects, it's mostly working on the electronics project, the Control MC project these days. I have new PCB ready. I haven't shown it yet. It's like this, and it is a smart switch system, so it's a relay. So this is actually this tiny little board here with these small components there. There are 3 channels, 2 channels on 5 amps and 1 channel on 15 amps. Not really sure if I have enough cooling on them, or if they can cope with that much current. But the next thing now in my Control MC project, it's a wiring system. That's also why I have this one. That is, of course, to make things happen. Make the lights turn on, or the horn, or anything that needs to be powered on the motorcycle. The power is to be output through this one. But I haven't tested it yet. I've just ordered it. It looks pretty nice, at least. Very compact. So it's the same as 3 mechanical relays put into this tiny small ship there. Sound is good. Yes, you can see the screen. Thanks a lot, Todd. That's nice to hear. That's great then. Not much more to say, I think, today. Just making sure that everything works. Not that it matters today, but remember that when you move away from your spot, we lose your voice from the mic. Yeah, exactly. So I guess what I need to do, this microphone is not actually the best one because it's very directional. So that's a very good tips there. Thanks a lot for that. So if I, for instance, do like this, I should probably move this along. So if I'm gonna stand here and tell you something, I guess you can still hear me now. So that is good to know. And if I'm gonna move on to the other side of the room, I guess I can just talk higher, so maybe you can still hear me if I do like this. So if I'm gonna show you my old 3D printer, maybe you can hear me far away, far away. So just let me know how did this work? Could you hear me barely in the background there? Perfect, good test. This is very useful for me, very useful to get feedback like this. Thanks a lot. Because, yeah, and what I could do actually was to put on my lavalier mic. I bought this stuff I can just clip on here. Maybe that's better than this one. That will follow me around all time. And I think the battery life on the wireless system is 9 hours. So I don't think I'm gonna have a live stream that long. Yeah, only faint. Yeah, I guess when I'm all the way to the end of the room, this microphone is not built to pick up. That's actually the best thing with this. I have a PC under here, and I have my network storage system, and I have some fans to cool them, and that noise is no fun to listen to. So that is why this microphone is nice, because it's just picking up the sound close to the microphone. All right then. Yeah, still using Unraid, that's right. Crazy Finn. Hala. Yeah, Unraid is my go-to system. I'm so satisfied with Unraid. I can't tell you how satisfied, or I can tell you how satisfied I am. And it just works. And when I bought it, it was very cheap as well, but I can see that the prices they are not as cheap anymore as they once were. I have an update available, I can see. Yeah, the Unraid is just great. So there is the dashboard. You can see all my discs here. I hope I'm not revealing any secret IDs or anything. So it's an old PC. I think it's almost 10 years old now, but it's a Intel i7, so it runs nice. It's a bit hot here in my office, but my discs are almost 40 degrees, the hottest one. Yeah, it just works. I mainly use it as backup storage, but I have a media server running on it. And I have tested having a virtual PC on it as well. So yeah, it's very flexible, highly to be recommended. The beauty is that you can reuse all your hard drives. I know a lot of people start up, as I did, start up with a lot of USB external hard drives. And eventually you have a bunch of those, and then you need to move over to something bigger. And then you can just take those disks and put them in the Unraid. It doesn't matter if the size are different with each disk, so it's a very flexible system. Absolutely nice. Right then, 12 viewers. I think that's great. That's great fun for me. 34 views in total, I can see. Crazy Finn, yeah, that's what I also love with it. Yeah, so you got it yourself. Yeah, great. I did actually consider, what's it called, TrueNAS. I think it's changed name now. It doesn't, it's not called TrueNAS anymore, but it's a open source free NAS system, more classic RAID system, but then you won't be utilizing your disk properly unless you have all the same size. So that's why I went with Unraid. And of course, Unraid has a lot of other features as well. So yeah. All right then. I think maybe that's it for tonight. Thank you very much for joining in so I could test my equipment. Maybe I'll do another test and consider using my lavalier instead of this microphone. If I stay put here, maybe this works best. This has the best sound quality. The wireless system is, yeah, it's good enough, I think. Enough rambling for tonight. Thanks a lot for listening and for checking out my live stream. And I would love if you take a visit on Friday afternoon, evening. So I'll schedule a live stream now so you can set aside the time. Of course, it will be the most important thing going on the next Friday, or on this Friday. Okay then. Well, thanks a lot. Let me then tune on some music here. Let me see if I can make a nice outro. Thank you for visiting, and see you again later.